Hey guys, it's another day with me, Jessie Lee. It is super exciting to be on. I'm going to take these off so we don't have the lovely ring in the glasses. So, I was trying to think of where I wanted to go with a live today because I really wanted to go on live. I was just really pumped today and really excited. So if you guys are hopping on, come say good morning, come say hello. If you guys are catching the replay, hashtag replay. And then, if this is the first time you're ever watching me, welcome. Thank you for taking time out of your day to come and watch. Hi, CJ. Thanks for jumping on. I know that it's always a really great thing for you to take time to come and watch a video, so I greatly appreciate it. So don't be shy, come say hi. I'll throw out a few invites. I like to throw out invites more so than tags because most people don't want to have their names tagged to things all the time. Some do, some it doesn't make any difference, but I like a little friendly invite, so that's what I do. I have like watery eyes all of a sudden. I was having a hard time wanting to press the live button today though. Like I was just, like super jacked to go on, and then every time I turned around, kiddo needed something. Every time I turned around, I had something to do, and I was like, oh, maybe I just won't do it today. And then I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it today. I was like so jacked up, I wanted to do it, so I was like, no, we're gonna do it. Hi Ashley, thanks for jumping on. So I wanted to come on because that was one of the things, was I kept finding an excuse to not come on. And that's exactly what I used to do all the time back in the day, like 2018, 2017, that kind of time frame. I would find excuses before that and everything. I would find every excuse under the sun not to do something. I would make it a priority to do everything in my power to not have to do something else, which meant I was like doing things 10 times harder than if I would have just done the fucking thing in the first place. But I would scream all the time, nothing's ever going to change. Nothing is ever going to change. And it was really keeping me stuck. And one thing that was really feeling so overwhelming was the fact that I had incredible anxiety, so bad I'd have panic attacks, even in university, so bad that I would end up on a floor and not able to breathe or move. Such bad panic attacks. I would have anxiety to the nines. I even remember I would throw up because of my anxiety. Like, it honestly made me physically sick. And it was doing this since I was 15. I didn't know what it was at the time. I didn't know until I was like mid-20s what it was, because I just always thought that was going to be a part of who I was. It was a part of me, and nothing was ever going to change it. I had to learn how to work with it. So much so that when I got morning sickness, when I was expecting all three of my children, my morning sickness was through the freaking roof. I was nauseous the entire time with each kid, and it was almost really unbearable. I was at the point even where I would almost have to run to the bathroom to be sick before I even left the house. Like, I can't even believe that that's where I was. And the reason that this was coming up today was I was pulling in old habits about coming on live. But also, I'm right now in the process of cleaning what's going to be my office. And it used to be the bedroom that my kids all share. So I'm in the process of cleaning this bedroom where 3 kids have shared a bedroom for the last 3 years. And it is disgusting. It is absolutely disgusting. This is day 3 of getting this room cleaned. And before, I was just thinking of this today. Before I did all of my things that I did to make this change, but I didn't think that I was ever going to get there. But I'm looking at this now. Not once has this room, particularly that I'm cleaning, at no point did it overwhelm me. At no point did it make me nauseous. Did it make me anxious? Did it make me nervous? Nothing. It has been the best feeling ever being able to do this, because I do a little at a time, and I know that it's going to get there. And I don't have that anxiety based on seeing such a big, ginormous picture that I knew that, like, I just used to come into something like that and have it as like this big picture, and it would make me so anxious right off the bat because it just overwhelmed me. And I'm so happy that I'm doing this. And it's a testament to the fact that things do change, but we're the ones that are going to have to be the ones to put the effort in to change it. This stuff didn't change overnight. My anxieties didn't go away overnight. And it's not saying I don't have any types of anxieties at all ever anymore, but I know how to control it a lot better. And you're just thinking like, well, anxieties are part of you. And that's not necessarily true. We're causing so much of this stuff right here in our own heads. And I know that that's a hard thing to hear. I'm so glad that you jumped on today. Oh, thank you. Me too. I'm happy I jumped on too. I was like super pumped for it, so I wanted to do it. And nobody wants to hear about things being in their head because they feel as though if it's in your head, it's all your fault. And I think that too. People used to say that all the time. They're like, it's in your head, it's in your head. And that made me feel it's my fault. It caused shame. It caused like so much like anxieties based on just that one term. Somebody thinks she's gonna come and check out this video. No, stay out of here. You're not coming on here. You're not coming on here. Get out of here. Get out of here. But it's not something that is fault-based. It's not shame. We tend to base... Somebody's just all full of giggles today. Okay, you go watch your show. Okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3, jump! Nah. I have no door on this room right now, so I can't like close it so while I'm doing live, so they're just gonna come right on in. Now I'm trying to figure out where the hell I was again. There's so many times where we end up feeling shameful for not being perfect. And we get this idea where we have to be perfect, and it's a really messed up thought process. We don't expect others to be perfect, and yet we expect ourselves to. And so I just wanted to come on today. I really wanted to come on and say that as much as you feel as though it's never going to change, that is something that you are able to take on as your own superpower. You can change those things, but you're never going to change it if you keep feeling shame. If you keep getting that shame from others, you feel shameful of yourself, and you're just building that cycle. And it's never ever going to change if you continue that mindset. Mindset is huge. It's going to help with so much. Someone else is coming. Run back in. Yeah, you go sit. Okay. And I want to come on it and mention it really can change a lot in your life. And you are no different than else. We are all part of the same... Get out of here. We're all part of the same human race, no matter where we are, what we're doing, class, gender, race, any of that, religion. It doesn't make any difference because we are all part of the same human human race, and we have the abilities to make changes. She's very distracting today, isn't she? She's just being so silly. I don't want you on. She thinks that now that siblings are back at the reign of the house. Get out of here. She is really distracting today. So anyway, you have every opportunity to make changes, even if it's small ones. I'm going to try to get through this with her being so crazy here. I'm so happy you're bearing with me. I'm so happy you're willing to watch this crazy mess. Because it's important. It's not. Who's you? It's going to be one of those moments you get to share later on. You burped in front of the whole world. And it's there forever. Okay, go. Oh my goodness, rolling with life, right? How can you get back to where you were at that point? Oh my goodness. She is very distracting, and I'm like frazzled now because I don't know where I was. Ah! That's okay. It is supposed to be that way. I needed a good laugh today, I guess. See, I'm just like you guys. We are all the same. I mean, I remember sitting there and watching all of these people, like people up on stage, motivational type speakers, and you know, people that were influencers on social media and things like that. And I used to always sit there and be like, wow, they're incredible. Like, where do they come up with this stuff? Like, they are so amazing at what they do. Like, if only I had this, this, and this, I could be like that. And I never, they always sit there and they're like, oh, we're just like you. And you always think, bullshit. Bullshit, you're not just like me. You don't have all the same, you know, shit that comes at you. You're so much better. And that's a mindset thing too. And once I finally changed that mindset and I realized, no, that they're exactly like me. They're exactly like you. They are human beings. They make mistakes. They have to learn from. They aren't perfect. I'm not perfect. I have to learn from mistakes. I have shit that happens, like my kid comes on my video. It all happens. And that is something that I think is really amazing with the social media boom, is that you finally get to realize that you are no different than them. You are no different than the people up at the top, which means that you have every opportunity to make any type of change that you're really needing to make to get there. That's inspiring right there. That's exciting. That gives you so much possibility of growth. And that means that you can do anything. And that's what it did for me, and I'm super was what I can control that. There are always going to be circumstances and things that come into play that we are, you know, can't control. But that one thing, our mindset, that is something that is completely within our reach of scope of control, that we can actually work on it. And yeah, that's what I needed to come on and just be like, you know, if I can go from being in a place where I couldn't even leave the house without having to go and be sick first because I was so anxious. If I could go from a place of being on the floor debilitated and unable to breathe because of a panic attack, if I can go from those places, and you're seeing me here today, being silly on a live, fucking up on a live, being serious on a live, you thinking that I have the confidence to be up here. If I can go from that place to being to this place, who knows where you can go? And it all is based on choosing to change something within our own thought process, our own belief system, to make outward changes that we can actually follow and continue. And that's what I want to give you. I want to give other people that are maybe in that place right now, where maybe you feel debilitated right now with the life that you're living, and you're feeling as though you have no fucking choices. Is ever going to change. You're feeling stuck. You're feeling isolated. You're feeling alone. You're feeling so much shame because you think that this is who you need to be. And I'm here to tell you that that's not the case. It might not be easy. It might not happen overnight, and that's okay. But know that you have greatness inside of you, and you have the ability to make changes, to make change with your mindset, to make outward changes after that. Take the work on yourself, your steps. You can do what you want to do, even if it looks completely impossible. And I know that that's what everybody always says, but I'm trying to tell you right now, from a person who has come from that place, who can relate to you, that I have hope that you can do that. I have hope that I can get there. I have hope in humanity that is something that we have within our power, within our midst, that we can do it. So if you are, like I said, jumping on, catching me for the first time, watch me. It was a crazy video, and I hope I got my point across. And this is just a testament that shit happens, life happens, and it's all good. So if you're interested in, getting to know me a little bit more, by all means, go to my bio. You can go into Unapologetically Stronger, which is a women's group that I have, and it is there for me to help you realize your potential, and for us to talk openly, uncensored women, and actually talk about the things that are really going on in our lives that make us feel like we have to stay down, feel like, where we're at isn't where we want to be, and knowing that we can get further. So it is right there in my bio, Unapologetically Stronger. Go find it. It is a really incredible place. I do weekly trainings right now on the building blocks, a tidbit of building blocks on self-worth, self-esteem, and getting confidence and having true confidence instead of that, fake it till you make it crap that you've probably all heard of before, but actually having real confidence where you get to that success place and realize that you're completely worth all of it. And we do it through learning about shame, getting all of that out of your system, learning the differences, how to work with it so that you don't have it eating you up for the rest of your freaking life and keeping you small where you are right now. And so I do weekly trainings right now. We're talking about some of the steps that I do within that. So come and join. Hi, Amanda. You just kind of jumped in at the end there. So thanks for watching. And I hope you guys have a fantastic week. And remember that you have every ability to make feel like you never going to get away from that crappy place that you're in maybe right now, or you don't want to be there and you want to do better. You are totally able to do that. All right, take care, guys. I hope you enjoyed the mess of this video. It was what it was. Take care.